Hello and welcome to our Busy Webinar. Today we're talking about Video Marketing 101. I'm your host, Dave Meyer. Happy to have you here. And here is how to reach us. I am at dave@BizzyWeb.com if you'd like to ask questions during the event, or you can reach us at 612-4BUSY-O. That's 612-424-9990. If you'd like a copy of these slides or notes, you can email me and I will get that right to you. Today, what we're going to be talking through is a little bit about BizzyWeb, who we are, what we do, of course, and then video basics, what's worthy of video, where to share content, and tips, including embedding video in your WordPress-powered website, some YouTube channel tips, and then we'll look at other video tools like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and more on how you can use those tools to broaden your reach. Again, I am Dave Meyer with BizzyWeb, and if you would like to ask questions during the event, I will show you how to do that now. From the event page, where you're probably watching this event, you can simply connect and ask questions by clicking on the Google Plus link under number 1. So I've got that highlighted here on your screen. If you click on that link, it's going to open up a new window, and inside of that window, you'll see that the video is live right now. You won't see the live button if you watch this after the event, of course, but you'll see it as live now, as well as Q&A. If you click on that play button, it's going to open up in a new window, and I'll wait for that to open. And then in the lower right-hand corner of that resulting window, you'll see a button that says Ask a New Question, big green button. So you can ask a question here. And when you ask that question, we'll see that and we'll be able to take those notes and bring that right back to you. So that's how that works. Again, from the video page that you received an email on, you'll click on the Google Plus link under number 1 on the page, and that takes you into the video page. So we're going to go through a bunch of things, and I'm going to do a little bit of demo during the event today. So you'll see some cool stuff. I'm also going to try something, and hopefully it doesn't break the internet too much, but I'm going to live stream the live stream of this Busy webinar on Facebook as well, using the Facebook live video feature. So we'll do that in a little while because there are some limitations to Facebook video, but would love to have you join us there as well. And so I'll show you that too. And if you are watching on YouTube, you can browse over and switch it to the Google Plus page if you want to ask a question. Or of course, during that part of the hangout of the event here for the Busy webinar, I'll announce if you want to watch live on the Facebook page, on the Facebook Live, I'll show you how to do that as we get there. So let's scroll on back and talk a little bit about BizzyWeb. So BizzyWeb is a digital marketing agency located in Champlin, Minnesota. We're just a little bit north of Minneapolis. And here's some photos of the Hive. We have a lot of fun folks that we work with. Our team of 14 serves clients all over the world, and we love doing digital marketing and web design. We really view web design, especially WordPress-powered web design, as the foundation upon which we build everything else for our companies. Our Buzz Builders marketing programs serve our clients with search engine optimization, email marketing, content programs, pay-per-click advertising, social media outreach and engagement, all wrapped up into completely custom programs for our clients. If you're interested in any of those, you can get a hold of me at dave@BizzyWeb.com, or you can dial the number at the bottom of your screen, 612-424-9990. That's it for the ads. Let's get right into the content. Let's talk about some basics about video. So as you know, online video is really one of those things that's taken off broadly and amazingly, especially in the past couple of years, because things have gotten really competitive in the marketing in the market and landscape. YouTube has always been around, seemingly, since 2004. You've been able to publish things up on YouTube. But if you have something that's got a lot of action, that tells complex stories, or that personalizes your product, company, or service, and that offers a quick share or intro of who you are and what you do, video can be a great spot for that. It's also a great way to stand out from the crowd because not that many companies are taking advantage of video, certainly in the social space. There's a lot of explainer videos and a lot of tutorials that are out there, some video tours or testimonials, but it's not that common for a company to really take great advantage of videos. I'm proud to say that BizzyWeb has a lot of videos out there on YouTube and out there through, in particular, Google Hangouts on Air, which is what you're watching this webinar on right now. But among the 205 or 210 videos that we have out on YouTube via the Google Hangouts on Air tool, our most popular are the ones that are interesting, informative, and entertaining. So make sure that you're taking the time to spend a little time building the video that's right for you and your company. As far as where to share the content that you're looking to create, YouTube, of course, is the biggest and the original. The #1 search engine, in fact, we know is Google, but the #2 search engine is YouTube. YouTube creates, or people search on YouTube more than they search on Bing, Yahoo, Yelp, and all of those others combined. So if you're looking to get shared and you're looking to take advantage of another Google tool to rank well on Google, YouTube is a fantastic tool for that. Facebook offers embedded and deeply curated videos, and you can target those videos via advertising on an incredibly narrow perspective. It offers the same advertising tools that you use inside of any Facebook advertising, but you can target every person who shares the interests, geography, and demographics of your ideal target client. So if you want a person or a specific type of people to see your videos, advertising on Facebook and the Facebook embedded tools are a fantastic way to do that. Vimeo is a great tool if you want to limit access to content that you own. Publishing something up on YouTube, you can specify that YouTube videos be unpublished or private and then only shared via those tools. But for example, if you have a video library that you wanted to make access to, you don't want to allow those videos to be downloaded from your website, but you do want to make them available via a streaming service, Vimeo has some pretty powerful content tools that allow you to limit access or not publicize the content that you've got on your video. So if you have a tutorial library that you want to make sure that not everyone can see, or you just want to be a little bit more careful with how that content works and looks, Vimeo is a great tool for that. And then all the social tools, Instagram, Vine, /Twitter, Snapchat, social shares of short and targeted content. There's a new trend now in the social video segment to start expanding the length of videos. It used to be that you'd get 6 or 7 seconds on Vine and 15 seconds on Snapchat, or not on Snapchat, but on Instagram. And then, snaps are very ephemeral and you can only see them for a little bit. Well, all of those restrictions are slowly being eroded. And as a matter of fact, as of last week, Instagram announced that they've quadrupled the maximum length of a video from 15 seconds to 60. So that's where to share. And we're going to get into a little bit more detail in a few slides on where to share that content. But I wanted to get into next how to share and what to share. So here's some basics, and I'm just going to skip over, make sure everyone is seeing everything. No questions that I see on the video so far. So if you do have those questions, again, to get into the video sharing, you click down below, click the big green Ask a New Question button, and that's how you'll reach us. But as looks like we're doing fine, so let's keep going. And so let's talk about video details. As far as length and content of video, you want to keep your videos as short as possible and really think visually. If you're looking for an intro video on your homepage, I think this is actually getting too long now with the fractured interests that we have as a society now. But 30 to 45 seconds is a good rule of thumb for your homepage intro. If you're expecting someone to click on a video to learn about your company from the homepage of your company, 30 to 45 seconds is a good round number. Basic tutorials and demos, how to do some specific task would be around 2 to 3 minutes. And then for training or more complex topics, such as BizzyWebinars, 30 to 45 minutes is a good goal. People can see the length of the video, especially on YouTube, when they publish. So making sure that you've got as short of a video as possible is going to result in more clicks and more watches all the way through. You can edit your videos and add transitions, labels, and banners. There's a lot of free and or very inexpensive tools that are now available to help you edit videos. So I'm not going to go into those because they're very far-reaching. There's also great tools like Candidio, which is published by a friend of mine, Rocky Walls. Rocky has Candidio.com, which allows you to upload your video source material, and then professional folks monitor and update and provide a finalized video for a very inexpensive or very leveraged price. So if you're interested in that, again, check out Candidio.com. As far as the equipment to use, well, now we all have high definition cameras in our pockets. So iPhones or Androids shooting HD are usually fine as far as most content as well. There's a broad reach of high-end as far as the quality digital SLR cameras, DSLRs, that you can put prime lenses on and come up with that really nice kind of depth of field that looks very professional. Doing some lighting and adding that content on there to make sure that your videos look great wherever they are is very handy. And in general, you want to give light from more than one source. So I'm going to, when I do my Facebook Live video in a moment and switch that video over, I'm going to show you via my Facebook video a quick tour of my office, and you'll see that I've got a couple of sources of lighting for today's event. You want to minimize the backlighting. If you're standing in front of a video or in front of a window, you're going to need a strong front light in order to keep that balanced. But in general, if you can shoot yourself against a darker background, or at least not a lit background, and have great contrast, make sure that you're looking at and thinking about, if you're doing like an explainer video or a talk video, having checked patterns on your clothing can be tricky or difficult for those iPhone videos to display and render correctly. And sometimes it shows up very funkily. Luckily, I'm not wearing one of those types of shirts today, or I'd be able to show that to you. But using great lighting, great content, and setting yourself up to look as professional as possible is a huge boon for video production. As far as audio, you don't have to get too crazy in general or usually as far as audio, but getting a lavalier mic or a professional podcasting microphone. When I do my brief tour, I'll give you a quick show of the tools that I use when I'm running my BizzyWebinars. But a cheap lavalier mic that you can get from Amazon for 20 bucks can do a tremendous job of capturing quality video. The thing to know and connect with is when you have a microphone that's too far from your subject, unless you're in an echo-proof room, that audio, that microphone is going to pick up a lot of echo. So make sure that you have your microphone very close to your subject in order to limit the amount of echo and or background noise that your microphone picks up. So if you've got backgrounds and surroundings, I talked a little bit about this before, but if you have a banner, or if you're shooting in front of a moving video, or if you're shooting in front of a highway or something, that would tend to distract from the content that you're trying to shoot. So think about all of those things as you're setting up your shots and as you're putting things together. But don't be afraid of starting to shoot video, even if all you have is a phone. Especially the new iPhones and the brand new Androids that are out have very, very high quality front and rear cameras. And so works out very, very nicely. As far as equipment, that also might team over to when you need to go to a pro. So if you're trying to display green screen content, if you have complex things that you want to share inside of your videos or want to share video within video, green screen stuff. We love the team at iDream.tv. And so if you want to connect up with that and try that, that's a great way or a great time to talk to a professional. If you need professional quality audio and video, if you're doing a Kickstarter video, for example, that you want to engage and connect with viscerally, you're going to want to have a professional help you with that. If you need quality animations, titles, or transitions, there are tools and easy ways that you can reach out with people to connect out, certainly. But it's probably time to talk to a real professional if you need something to really pop. And for most of BizzyWeb's clients, we're already serious about our marketing, so it's going to make sense to spend, on average, on a video for a 2 to 3 minute kind of video with a shoot and edits. You can expect anywhere from, at the low end, $500 to $800. On the high end, the world's your oyster. Average is probably around $1,500 for that 2 to 3 minute type of video. Very well spent time and effort to connect with a professional. If you need to tell a compelling story and have a lot of complex things that you need to cover, hiring a professional is going to do a lot for you, because they know how to build a compelling video, and they know how to build it and how to package it professionally and easily. It's just like building a house. There are some things that any DIYer can handle, but then there's also a lot that you probably need to talk to a professional on if you're doing electricity or any of those things, right? So knowing when to say when and when to hire a pro is a very, very good thing to do. As far as embedding videos, it's getting a lot easier as far as what you need to do in order to embed. You used to have to get the embed code off of your WordPress or off of your YouTube video by clicking on the share button. Now all you need to do inside of WordPress is copy and paste the URL from your YouTube video into WordPress, and it automatically grabs that video in a beautiful little display window and puts it up there. It's easy to click, easy to play, and all of that happens automatically. However, you need to have that video URL on a new line for the auto embed to work. So just a small little thing as far as putting your content together. As far as your YouTube channel, to get a page set up, you need to first get an account set up on your YouTube or on your Google account. Your Google Plus page needs to be set up in order to set up a YouTube channel for your video. A personal account can set up a YouTube channel as well, but you're going to run into challenges if you don't set it up right away from your Google Plus page. To go to the Google Plus page and set that up, you simply go to google.com/plus. You'll get access to your account. If you haven't already set up a Google Plus personal account, you'll be asked to set that up. And then you go from there. So you set it up, publish up, and from your Google Plus page, then you'll go to YouTube. Inside of YouTube, you're going to create a new channel. It's going to ask you to associate it with the account that you just set up, and then you'll click go. From there, you'll want to customize your page with custom headers, graphics, and playlists. So putting your content in there. As far as publishing things, there's a really easy help section inside of the YouTube channel lister. And I'm going to switch over to that for a second so I can show you that live. Inside of this main section, your YouTube channel, this is the main header area. And you can change that header by clicking on the edit button. And if you do that, I already clicked over, I showed you this before, but the text and logo safe area is in the middle of that page. So you're going to want to put text and logos in the middle here, and that's what shows up on mobile devices, and that's where Google and or YouTube will automatically crop content. So your tablet size is a little bit wider, and that's what you'll show on tablets. Desktop size goes even wider, but it's still inside of that skinny area. And then your TV, if you're browsing over, a TiVo or a smart TV and watching that content on a YouTube channel inside of your television, it's full size, and that's 2560 by 1440. The other sizes are 2560 by 423 for desktop, 1855 by 423 for tablet, and 1546 by 423 for just the logo safe area that's going to show up in mobile devices and on your just general safe kind of content. So that's where you want to focus on as far as setting up that YouTube channel. Again, once you're in your channel, you can manage and market playlists, and you can set that up. And we've got 150 videos in our BizzyWebinars right now. All kinds of other testimonials and videos and other things that we publish. And you can embed those testimonials or those playlists on your website now as well by using a URL for your playlist inside of that. And you can also market and manage other channels and connect those together. But that gets pretty complicated. The nice thing about all of this YouTube channel setup stuff is there's almost an infinite supply of YouTube channels and explainers that are available on YouTube itself. So nice, easy tutorials. If you're interested in doing any of those, would love to engage and encourage you to do a quick search on YouTube on setting up your YouTube channel. So very simple. You'll note that YouTube channel names have been updated and changed now. Used to be youtube.com/user/. And so inside of this, my official channel name is BizzyWebCom. But if I simply go to youtube.com/c/BizzyWeb, that takes me to the same place. And that is your Google Plus name now. And so that's how you can get to and manage your content. If you wanted to link to a very quick and easy URL for people to review your videos from, that's how to get there. So simple, easy, and fun. All right, so let's keep moving forward. And one more word on search engines and YouTube in particular. When you're publishing videos, adding keywords and descriptive titles to your videos is a very easy way to help you rank better for the keywords you're trying to be found for. So getting those keywords up there in the titles, and the title section is right here on your page, right in the middle under basic info. This is, by the way, comes in when you're inside of your video and you click the info and settings button. You can select the keyframe that you want to highlight inside of your YouTube video. And yeah, as of like 3 years ago, I think you can select a custom thumbnail for your videos now. But in my experience, we most of the time just use a common, or use one of the 3 options that show up when we upload our videos. But you can click the custom thumbnail button. Inside of there, your title section, which should have some keywords for your video, staying ahead of your sales cycle, a BizzyWebinar from last week, for example, a description. So some keywords and some content that tells people what your video is about, as well as some tags as highlighted in red on here, sales cycle, marketing, social media, BizzyWebinar, all of that stuff, as well as the playlists that I'm associated with, are what I do whenever we update and upload a video to our account. So adding those keywords, using YouTube for the best ranking, and linking to your page, embedding those videos on your website is another great way to make sure that your content shows up and is ranked very well on YouTube. So let's branch over into some of the other video tools. With Facebook, you can easily embed your content in timelines. With Instagram, you can do social video sharing, and it's owned by Facebook, so it connects in very well with Facebook's tools. Twitter allows you to embed tweets or embed videos in tweets, and you can do that via Vine or directly inside of Twitter now. Snapchat allows social sharing in short, brief bursts in the stories of Twitter. And then let's dig in a little bit on some of these others. I'm going to do a very brief kind of fun Facebook Live video now. So I want to show you this, and I'm going to branch out, and I apologize if we're on the cutting edge of technology here, but I want to go live. So if you want to, before I do actually go live, I'm going to show you where this is going to show up. And so as I go here, I'm going to go into my Facebook page, and Facebook video, as you know, can be an incredibly helpful tool. Right now, I just want to demo this cool little video that Facebook put together automatically for us. This is just from pictures that we've loaded up on our page. Super easy, fun, and works really well. Now, I am going to publish something even funner, and I'm going to do a Facebook live video. So I'm going to share over on this window first. And the steps to doing a live video is, first, you have to do this on iOS. So you can't do it via your computer yet. It's only for iOS devices right now, but it is a great way to get high edge rank and interaction. If you want to, the viewers that watch your live video can also subscribe to your next live video via a quick button that's on there. So you just go in, you tap the new post button from your page's timeline on Facebook for iOS. Then you tap a little icon that looks like a person with some rays shining off their head, and you write an optional description for your broadcast, and then type go live. When you want to add that broadcast, you click finish. So if you go to Facebook for us, go to facebook.com/BizzyWeb, and I have my live video set up. So what I'm going to do now is click the go live video. It's counting down for me. Actually, it says trying to reconnect. Oh, here we go. So hi, everyone. This is Dave Meyer with BizzyWeb, and we are live on a BizzyWebinar. I am doing a meta kind of a post right now. So if you've not yet tried Facebook Live Video, this is an example of Facebook Live Video. I'm going to just switch my screen over for a second and shoot out the back window of my phone so that you can see the setup of a BizzyWebinar. And so I've got my blue microphone here, and then this is my broadcasting setup. And so I've got my Google Hangout on air that's live. It says that I'm live right here, and you can ask questions live during the event there. And then I can see my content on the screen by clicking right in here. And thanks to all the viewers that are already signing on. I see that I've got a few visitors already. I'm going to click refresh to see if that live video is showing up on the website. Yes, it is. So I can actually see my live video live right now. And so this is very meta. You're watching the live screen inside of this event, and then I can browse and connect and show people what's happening live on my screen. This is actually kind of freaking me out. What I'm doing as I'm publishing videos, or as I do my webinars, is I'm looking through the content, and you can see the back screen of the PowerPoint that I present from. But this is the webinar view. So this is what I know that you guys are seeing. And then you can check and click back and forth between there. And so if folks do have questions during the event, they can either ask those questions live on this embedded video, or right now you can ask us questions or connect up with us. We have 10 viewers on this video here. And so I can see who's doing what, what's happening, and where. And kind of a very fun and interactive way to broadcast and promote. So again, this is Dave Meyer. This is a quick, brief preview of live videos. Would encourage you to check out our seminar on BizzyWeb.com/events. And if you do click on that, if you have questions or thoughts about how to publish that page, go ahead and click on the Google Plus link right here. And that Google Plus link from BizzyWeb.com/events will get you into our live video. We do live BizzyWebinars every single Wednesday from noon to 1 Central Time. And so just as a brief final tool before I sign off on my live video, the things that are coming up for BizzyWeb include promotions, planning and design, hiring the right web firm, and then harnessing the power of mobile, all in April here. Would love for you to stop by and check us out anytime you want. Here's, again, a quick preview, and this is a little overview on my desk. I promised that I would show the details of how things look from my office. So there again is my podcasting rig. I keep that very close to my face as I'm publishing BizzyWebinars. And here's the screens that I publish on. I've got my extra light going right here so that video looks great on my face. Clicking back to my face here, and so you can see and review that event, that content. So thank you all very much. This is the end of the live video part of the Facebook portion, but if you go right back to BizzyWeb.com/events and click on that embedded YouTube video, you'll see the rest of the BizzyWebinar live at BizzyWeb.com/events. So I'm Dave Meyer with BizzyWeb. Thank you very much for joining. On Facebook, keep up with me at the Google Hangout inside of BizzyWeb.com/events, where the rest of this event is taking place. Thanks very much, and remember, at BizzyWeb, we help you generate buzz without getting stung. So it says right now that it's ending my live video, and now I'm publishing and sharing back. I'll get right back into the content. So again, how I did that is I simply went into the new post from, or tap new post from my page's timeline. So I had to be logged in as my page. And then I tapped the live video button. So you can see that and broadcast that in. If you enjoyed that, if you happen to tune in, we had a bunch of folks jump on. It was pretty exciting, actually. I hope those folks did click subscribe inside of that video. But very fun, very easy, and can be a very inventive and engaging way to connect with video on your website. Instagram is another tool that we like to use. You know, I don't personally do a ton of video on Instagram, but the big thing for me is that video via Instagram is mobile only. So you have to do it via your iPhone or your iOS. And then you can use a little bit longer content now, because as of last week, again, they switched from 15 seconds as a limit on Instagram video up to 60. With your Instagram videos, you can trim and crop your videos. You can add filters just like you would inside of a picture. And then you can add a cover frame to your video before you publish it live on Instagram. And then from there, you can embed Instagram videos on websites and other places. And of course, it's a featured preview of your window or of your Instagram account right inside of your business page. So if you've set up a business page or set up a separate account for your business on Instagram, using video is another way to continue to integrate. Give inside stories. Tell the story of your business via all of these social tools, because you're just giving small tidbits and updates. You'll note that my live video that I shot on Facebook Live with you was only 2.5 minutes long. That's pretty much perfect as far as a social share. Again, Instagram only allows up to 60 seconds. So you can think of these as like tweets or social media posts, specifically out of video. So you can share a little bit more, but it's still not going to be a treatise. It's going to be a quick snapshot. It's going to be a quick testimonial with your clients. It's going to be something that's built and designed to engage and connect. Snapchat, same thing, but even more ephemeral, because usually Snapchat videos and Snapchat posts in general tend to be very limited in time frame. So you'll set them to be visible for a second or 30 seconds, or just publishing them up on your stories where they're a little bit longer. But still, Snapchat is intended to be a post and have it disappear kind of a thing. 60% of 13 to 34-year-olds in the US are Snapchatters right now, and those 60% of 13 to 34-year-olds are posting over 8 billion video views every day, and that's via the Snapchat About Us page. So that's their current data. You post up your Snapchat stories, your Snapchat videos via stories, and you add that to your story. You can link back and connect. If you want to advertise on Snapchat, they have a proprietary 3V platform, and you have to connect up with them to get approved in order to use Snapchat video advertising. Facebook, of course, has all of their advertising stuff built in, as does Twitter. And with Twitter and Vine, Twitter owns Vine. Vine is still the 6 to 15 second videos. But if you publish via the camera icon and upload media now, or upload media on your website, you can add videos right into your Twitter feed. And that, again, allows a lot more engagement than standard 140 character tweets. To stand out from the crowd, it's a great way to connect up, to publish, to promote, and to have your content look great and stand out whenever you're trying to publish or promote. Okay, I'm going to go back one more time, just make sure we don't have any more questions on our YouTube channel. And it doesn't look like we do, so I would encourage you again to send a note to Dave BizzyWeb.com if you do have additional questions. But let's finalize out and keep this video as short as possible for you. So if you do have any questions, again, send those to dave@BizzyWeb.com. In summary, remember that BizzyWeb does digital marketing for you. So we'd love to connect with you if you'd like to preview our Buzz Builders services. Those services include email marketing, social media marketing, advertising, both via Google and social networks, content writing, and email marketing campaigns and platforms. If you need us to write emails, to connect out and to do proactive outreach to your clients, we can set up email campaigns so that when someone subscribes to your feed, you can send them 3 or 4 auto response campaign emails that'll be designed to engage and connect and deepen the connection that you already have with your clients before you ever talk to them. We also do WordPress powered web design, and I would encourage you to please check out our design services. And if you're not already using WordPress, or even if you are, and especially if your website is not mobile responsive, I would encourage you to check out and connect with us because we can show you what's happening. And if you want to connect up and check out BizzyWeb.com/buzz, that's BUZZ, check out that tool because there's a handy Buzz report tool right inside of our BizzyWeb.com/buzz page that'll give you an SEO analysis, a search engine analysis on how well your website is optimized for a keyword that you choose. Finally, if you would like to connect up with us and to stay up to date on BizzyWeb's email list, we give you previews and deeper dives into the content that we share every week at our BizzyWebinars. We also let you sign up and register to get content via that tool and that page. We don't spam. We send out at max once a week, and usually it's every couple weeks now. But if you'd like to connect up and get added to our email marketing connections so that you can see what's going on and get access to those tips and tricks, just text BIZZY, BIZZY, to 22828 to add your address to our email marketing lists. And then from there, you'll be added to our newsletter, and you'll be able to add yourself to other things if you want. But we don't spam, we don't share email addresses, and we really, really love connecting with the folks that are watching. We had a couple dozen people watching today at this event, so thank you all very much for joining us. Again, I am Dave Meyer with BizzyWeb, reminding you that at BizzyWeb, we help you generate buzz without getting stung. Have a fantastic week.